Education is the #1 priority for Madera's Unified School District. That is why next summer they will be adding a new high school to their area to help with the overcrowding of other campuses. To talk to us about this new addition, we have Matilda Torres High School Principal Sabrina Rodriguez and Area Assistant Superintendent Horacio Rodriguez. How are you guys? Welcome.
Doing fine, thank you. Thanks for having us.
No, thank you for being here. Sabrina, when is this school opening? Let's tell our viewers.
We are looking to open in August of 2020, so a little less than 6 months.
Okay, so it's almost happening, right? And of course, this is the 3rd comprehensive high school, right?
It is our 3rd comprehensive high school, grades 9 through 12.
9 to 12, okay. And then, okay, it is called, it has a certain name.
Matilda Torres High School.
Yeah, of course. And why is it called like that, Horacio? Oh, if you want to answer it as well, no.
By all means.
It's actually named after a longtime educator. She retired as a guidance counselor, Matilda Torres, and she was a staple in the community, had a huge influence in providing opportunities for students in Madera, especially first-generation students, and so the school's been named after her in her honor.
And of course, Sabrina, you could tell us about the architecture of the school.
You know, the architecture of the school is amazing. It has all the amenities of a modern campus in regards to the Olympic-sized aquatic center. We have track and field. The classrooms have flexible spaces, and it's kind of an innovative space where we're able to kind of transition between the types of activities kids will be doing based upon kind of the building for which it's servicing kind of different programs or pathways for our career technical education.
And of course, it has modern amenities, right? Like, what does that exactly mean for those that don't understand that?
I would say some of the amenities that we are looking at is really just, it's a 57-acre parcel of spaces that really allow for us to
You can see the images there.
house certain CTE programs that really kind of give students career industry experiences. One of the bright spots is kind of our partnership with Camarena Health and the health center that will be provided there on the site. We also have a new facility that was opened for kind of the housing of our Madtown Robotics 1323. So our world champion robotics team that was once at our other high school now has a facility that's specifically built to kind of help them expand what they do.
And grow, right?
That's the hope, right?
That's the whole point, right? And Horacio, what are some of the services that are going to be offered at this new high school?
So the high school is going to house every comprehensive program you could imagine at any other high school in the Central Valley. The unique part will be home of the engineering and technology pathway and the product innovation pathway, which is going to be a unique program that's not replicated at the other 2 high schools. And so that facility is really a result of a tremendous success that our robotics program has had in Madera, and so that will be unique. Every other program you can think of at any other high school we'll have at Matilda Torres High School.
And for the students that are interested in these programs, how could they apply? Well, how does that work exactly?
Well, all 3 of our high schools have different career opportunities or pathway opportunities, but at Torres in particular, if they're looking at wanting to be a part of our engineering and production pathway for that, there is an application that students would fill out if they wanted to be involved in the ag pathway. Typically our students would be going to Madera South, as that's exclusive to that site, and then of course Madera High School is also doing transportation
and construction
trades at the other site. So typically all students in Madera have the opportunity to kind of find what their career niche is and apply. The application process is typically done at their feeder schools of our middle schools, in which case kids get an opportunity, students get an opportunity to kind of see the different pathways and some exposure to what careers are available through each pathway, and then they choose kind of basically what's the best fit for their interests. And so most students have their application process due by February 15th of this year, and so they'll have some exposure at each of the student previews that we offer to students. Matilda Torres student preview will be in January. Our 8th graders will be coming on the 16th of January, and our 9th graders, should they choose to come to Matilda Torres, will be getting their preview on the 17th.
That is awesome that you guys are going to be offering that. And of course, we do have a parent preview as well, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. When it comes to students, right, I think the most important kind of support team that we get is the parents behind our kids, and so we want to make sure that parents have an opportunity to see the different choices that their student has available to them. So the parent preview will be on Thursday the 16th as well, but it'll be be in the evening, so any parent or community member that would be interested in kind of getting a first look at the facility and the different career pathways that we offer would be welcome. I believe that's at 6 o'clock on Thursday night.
And of course, 6 p.m. for English and then 6:30 for Spanish,
Correct.
right? Perfect. Thank you so much, guys, for being
Well,
here.
thank
Really
you.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for